Okay. I hope everything's working. I had to change some stuff earlier. Welcome, everybody.
I'm off-brand Tom.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. I'm going to
Yeah, I
change
saw that over
Ryan's
there.
name.
Yeah.
That way he can be referred to as Ryan instead of just Tom.
Might be an upgrade, though, getting to be Tom for a day. Suddenly there'll be horsemen in my deck somehow, and...
Yeah. Huh. Why ain't that something?
Oh, that it scaled the box to cover my forehead?
Yeah.
Weird.
Did I accidentally hit enter? I did
There you
accidentally hit enter. There we go.
Nice.
Now everybody is named appropriately. Welcome, everybody. Ryan and I are going to test some decks tonight. So,
Yeah, Mass Mutation should
Yep.
be... I like them. I think they're fun. Just even the little value you get out of the bonus icons and stuff.
oh yeah.
Yeah, had a good time with it.
So have you pulled the Dark Amber Vault deck yet?
None. No Dark Amber for me at all.
Any auto encoders?
Yes. None that I brought? That one doesn't have it. Yeah, the one that I brought had no ways to make myself discard at all.
Oh.
And of the decks I remember looking at, I remember seeing one, honestly. Which seems weird because isn't it common?
Yeah, it is common. It is limited to one.
Yeah.
I actually have, I think, 4 auto encoder Archivist decks.
Okay, nice.
So, that's definitely something interesting there. Archivist is awesome. Haven't found a good way to archive him yet, but
Yeah.
I'm actually hoping that this deck that I picked will do that, because I've got Mind Over Matter.
Remind me what that one is?
That's the one that archives all creatures in play.
Okay, because there was one that I had that when I was looking through decks for this, and I was like, ooh, and it was right after I looked at the one with auto encoder, so my brain tricked itself into thinking I had that. I did not at all have a way to make a cool giant archive and then blow up the world.
So this one I picked, Sultan Icing Padre Bosco, is Dis Logos Saurian, which is a change for me because there's no shadows here.
Sure.
And there's no Rad Penny. But it's got double Monument to Ludo,
Okay.
triple Stirring Grave, and double Infernus.
Nice. So I have a similar disc set up in a different deck, but this one is Explosion, the Drifter of the Neighborhood.
Nice.
Logos, Sanctum, and Shadows. We were talking about a little bit, what's his name? I keep blanking on his name. Liam Say.
Yeah.
And a couple Cleansing Waves in Sanctum, so hopefully get some cool, big, Cleansing Wave turns to...
I really like Sanctum in this set. My problem with Sanctum so far has been that eventually you've got 8 amber on all your Sanctum creatures.
Sure. Heads.
As it is.
Magical 7th card. Good luck, Clay.
Good luck. My problem with Saurians is Sanctum is eventually you get to the point where you're like, well, if they kill my 1/4 power creature, they're going to forge their key.
Yeah.
Because it has no way to get rid of amber. Sanctum and Saurian together, in my opinion, is a super strong combo if your Saurian is very action heavy.
Sure.
And you've got a couple Ludos.
I'm not in love with this opening hand. Yeah, not enough dudes. I'm gonna mulligan this first one.
I have never played this deck before. I don't think that double Diametric Charge and Bob Bookton is how I want to start, though.
Yeah. My only nothing. A lot of actions. My only creature to play was a Cumex, which drawing a card on turn 1 when I can only play one doesn't feel like a good start.
Yeah. It's one of those things that it's really quite. It's interesting how much the game's evolved. from when we first started playing, because I remember neither of us have ever necessarily really wanted decks that have a lot of creatures in them.
Yeah, it has definitely changed back. At the beginning, it was whoever had the most copies of Gateway and then ways to draw through your chains.
Exactly.
That's who won. Okay, so 6 instead of 7.
5 instead of 6.
Okay. Obviously, I'll keep this one. And I'll open with, I'll call Logos. I'll start with Odd Clod. And ready and draw 1.
Okay, I'm going to go with Dis. I'm going to play Break Key. The card that Keyhammer should have been.
Right. Keyhammer for the pip, wait.
I'm going to play Imp Spectre. And I'm going to play Stirring Grave. I was tempted to try some shenanigans there, since I was drawing up a lot anyway. But I think going to even Amber with your Odd Clod there makes sense.
It does make sense. So let's go ahead. I'll go Logos again. I'll just get a Reap out of Odd Clod here. And Eclectic Inquiry. Archive the top 2. Cool, cool. And yeah, then I will just draw 1 and pass.
Okay, I'm going to go with Logos. I'm going to... maybe not. No, I won't go with Logos here. I'm going to go with Saurian instead. Going to play Hedonistic Intent. Gets me an Amber and says Exalt each flank creature. Then I will play Perfectus Ludo. And I will play Umbrasaurus, choosing to exalt him to deal 3 damage to the Odd Clod.
Got it.
And I will ready and draw 3.
Okay. Fun stuff here. When the draws are so bad, you don't know what to do. I guess let's remember what's in the archives. Okay, that doesn't super help. So I guess we just play the thing that lets you run away with the game at least. Now establish board presence a little bit. Shadows and pick up the archives. Sorry, I said shadows. I definitely
did not
meant
shadows.
To say what you call it.
Sanctum?
Sanctum, that's what I meant to say.
Well, to be fair, they were missing from the last set,
Yeah.
so it's pretty easy to...
so that I can play Radiant Truth to stun the Ludo. Play Seeker of Truth and then discard Call to Action or play it because it doesn't do anything different.
That is true.
And then I will just pass, sadly.
Okay. I'm going to call Logos. Going to start off by using Diametric Charge on the Seeker of Truth.
Okay, so armor killed.
Yep.
Your Amber, sir.
And then I will play Nobu Dynamo, who is a big robot, and I will play Titan Engineer.
He's not on the flank. He's got +1. Got it.
And then I will draw 3. Fast turn.
Okay. Did that actually help? Not really. I guess I can try to do some stuff. I'm gonna go shadows now, which probably is what my brain was telling me to do last turn. Asp with an extra card draw.
Nice.
Okay, Seeker Needle, Vandalize, which is a card I haven't felt like did much work for me yet. Discard one, put the rest back in any order. Yeah, you don't get the Archivist. And we'll just, we'll go like that, put them back.
Okay.
And then, here's the thing, I guess we go with a Booby Trap on, I guess I want to kill, I guess I'll kill here.
Okay.
With the 2 splash.
Armor.
Which, yeah, which doesn't do anything there. I'll get my pip. And that will be my turn. Ready, and draw 3.
Okay, at the beginning of my turn, I'm going to discard Titan Engineer to Novu Dynamo, and then Forge.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to call... It's a guaranteed hit. That's also a pretty good play at the moment. I'm going to go with Logos. I will start off with a Lethalogica.
Yep. There you go.
Oh.
I knew it.
Wow.
I knew what was coming.
Wow, that's a bad hit for Ryan right there. Because I'm going to play Dimension Door, and I will reap twice to steal 2. Because I was going, you're getting kind of close to a key over there. I might want to do something else, but that works too. I will ready and draw 2.
Okay. So, I guess here we go with Sanctum. Yeah, Sanctum. We'll go Fangs of Gizelheart, purge the most powerful creature. Then we go everybody's favorite Barista.
Mm-hmm.
And Seeker of Truth is going to fight the Imp Spectre.
Okay.
Because my options are bad. He takes 2. Destroyed trigger.
We'll go with that one.
And
was not the
it's
one
purged.
I wanted, I'm
It's
sure.
purged, right?
Yep, it is
Okay.
purged.
And then fight effect, you may fight with a friendly non-sanctum creature. I'm actually going to kill the Titan Engineer with the poison. Then I will ready draw 3.
Okay, I am going to call Saurian. I will play Spoils of Battle to capture 1 onto Perfectus Ludo and then capture a 2nd because it's the only creature with Amber on it. Then I'm going to Axiom of Grisk, warding, getting my 2 chains. And then I will unstun Perfectus Ludo. And then ready, shut down to 1 chain, drawing 1 card. Faster.
Okay. Okay. Shadows. Yeah, shadows. Pop the bubble. Hey, look over there. Deal 2 to him.
Steal 1.
Gotcha. You fell for it, thing. And then my boy old Bruno is going to capture 3.
Alrighty.
I will ready, drawn 2.
Okay. Okay, let's see how badly we can draw. I'm going to go with Logos. I'm going to play Quixo. And then I'm going to Diametric Charge the old Bruno for 1 damage.
Okay.
Because your deck does not seem to have any creatures in it. I will ready, shed my last chain, and draw 2.
You threw off my plan, man. You threw it right on out. Okay, so I suppose... is that good? Either way, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other play.
Yeah, that's what tends to happen.
So I suppose if that's how it's gonna happen anyways, might as well let it happen on my terms? Question mark? Let's see. What could I? No. We'll stick with a attempt at a cool Sanctum play. Not cool. A mediocre Sanctum play that might work for now. Should probably be high for it.
There are some really cool Sanctum plays. A lot of them involve Grey Rider and Baldric the Bold, but...
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go Sanctum. I'm gonna Smite as a board wipe that lets me draw a card first. So draw, and then this guy's gonna ready and fight Quixo.
Okay.
Splash 2. Everybody's dead. And then I was hoping to make this work. Gizzard's Standard to give my dudes with armor on them, or with amber on them armor, but that one little damage made that not the coolest play I wanted it to be. But that'll be it. I'll check at 6 and draw 1.
Okay.
I was like, why'd I only draw 1? Duh, card drop it.
I'm going to call Dis. I will play Imp Spectre. And then I'm going to Stirring Grave.
Oh, hey. Wonder who's...
I'm thinking I'm going to archive the Archivist.
Okay, so remind me his full text. He's got lots of words on him, but...
Well, the Archivist is in your archives. Instead of picking up all your archives, you may choose to pick up any number of cards in your archives. When he's in the Archivist archive, he's archived face up.
Okay.
So I'm just going to turn him like that. And that's my turn. I will draw 3.
Cool. I will get to forge a key for 6. Yellow key.
Because I did not draw any Amber Control for the last 3 turns, so...
Yeah. Okay, let's go Shadows. Play your second favorite card, I would guess, given...
Yeah.
You know, Bad Penny still has a special place.
There's a lot of loyalty there.
We'll get Liam Say and Fidget. I mean, I guess I don't want to hit your Imp Spectre, but I could shoot my own Rad Penny. Pew!
Yep.
Rad Penny. And then I'll shuffle, and then I'll be drawing 3 after shuffling her in.
Let's change things a little bit.
Well, that's good. At least what I did mattered.
Okay, I am going to call Dis. Play
Okay.
Infernus.
There you go. Plenty of pips in there, I think, to make me lose
yeah,
2.
we're gonna get Booby Trap, and I'm not sure. Not sure in this case I want a pip, but I think I'll take it anyway and get rid of Fangs. That deck doesn't seem to fight for the board very well. I think getting rid of your removal helps me more than you.
Not to give you too much of an advantage, but yeah, sounds about right to me.
I'm going to Reap with Imp Spectre, and then I'm going to play Stirring Grave to archive. Oh, he got perched.
Yeah, the big boy.
Where is...
Yeah, that's why you took out the fangs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Vengeance.
I'm going to archive Perfectus Ludo.
Cool.
And I will ready, check with 6, and draw 2.
Okay, beginning of my turn, I will put 1 on the Infernus. I am going to call Shadows. I think the smart choice here is look over there with a card draw on it to put 2 more on the Infernus. Steal 1. Cool draw. Red penny. And we'll Seeker Needle the Infernus. And then I'll Reap here. And I'll Reap here. Then the question is, do I discard a random card from your archives, even though I know it's not an action I could play? You know, let's get the top card. Give me an action. Ooh, okay, I'll take that though. I'm not a fan of getting Infernus all day, so
yeah.
So that'll be my turn. I will ready and draw 1.
Okay. I am going to call Saurian and pick up my archive.
Wonder what he picked up.
I'm going to be sad and discard this exile. Play Ludo, play Cornison Octavia, and play 2 monuments to Ludo. I will ready and draw 4.
Okay. Let's think about this. Well, beginning of my turn, I can put damage somewhere. So let's just knock off the armor.
Okay.
But it's not really going to matter. Because I'm going to call... ooh, that's a good point. Yeah, I want to get around that. So I think I'm going to call... Logos, and then I will play standardized testing.
Okay.
So
1s and 5s.
Yeah, 1s and 5s. Red penny gets shuffled. You big boys go away.
I don't know if your deck has Sanctum or not, Ryan.
Me neither. It does. Early on, I discarded the Ready All Knights, and this deck only has like 2 knights, which is why I knew I could toss it.
Yeah.
But it still feels bad. Like, Sanctums should have dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll play Cumex to draw. Quixo, and I don't think the positioning matters too much, but Bob Bookton on the other side. Since I just played a bunch of Logos, I'm actually going to play Or no, oh no, it's an action on an artifact. I was thinking that
Yep.
was an action, so never mind.
Yeah.
I will put out Fission Bloom. And that'll be my turn. I will ready drawing 4.
Okay. I am going to call Logos, and we will continue to generate no amber.
Right, that's what I was just thinking. I was like, that felt like a good turn, and then I looked down and still only had 5 amber.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to play Bouncing Death Quark
Okay.
to kill your Bot Bookton and my Imp Spectre. And we will...
Does the Bouncing Death Quirk finish before the destroyed effect?
It wouldn't matter.
Yeah, I don't think it would, but still.
I think because of the period it actually does now, but I could be wrong on that.
Yeah.
I've seen stranger things. And then I'm going to Mind Over Matter, put each creature into its owner's archives. Then I will play my very own Bot Bookton. Ready, and draw 3.
Okay. So, that maybe changes what I do? Maybe? Let me look, let's see. So these guys are kind of fun. At the very least, I could draw...
I've been sitting on that Mind Over Matter for so many turns waiting for you to get a second house into play, because I wasn't just going to
Sure.
archive your Rad Penny and 2 Shadows creatures.
Right. I think mission accomplished in terms of making me pick up dead cards, though.
Right.
Because I do need to pick up the archives, and I believe the goal here is going to be to call Logos. So, QMX to draw a card. Okay, not more gas, but that's fine. Quixo, Smoko, and a Titan Engineer. Action the Fission Bloom because I can. And
Yep.
then my hand is full, so I will just ready up.
Okay. I guess I called Dis here. Gonna play Cinder.
Yeah, the one that eats your own guys.
Mm-hmm. Dino Fiend. I am going to Exalt him to kill the Quixo.
Bye-bye, Quixo.
And then a Brabble.
Oh yeah, that's right. If I kill him, it gets real mad.
Brabble, one of the best cards if your opponent has a Fangtooth Cavern.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
I will draw 1, shuffle, and draw 2 more.
Okay. Let's... Well, I suppose then it is... Yeah, I guess we go Shadows. No. As soon as I said it, that sounded dumb. Okay. I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to go Sanctum. That's actually where I need to be. And... That guy actually, not a fan. Not a fan.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
So let's just go with Sanctum. Squire Alyss will capture 2. And the yeah, see, this is the feels bad part. I'm in a Grey Rider, and it does say May.
Right.
And yep. I don't want to fight anybody.
Exactly.
That,
I hear ya.
That feels bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's nothing else to do, so I'll just ready and draw 2. And one day I'll think about producing amber.
Right? I hear ya.
I've been at 5 for like.
I was at 4 for.
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to call Saurian. I will start off by using Curse of Vanity. Going to exalt a friendly creature and an enemy creature. I actually think I exalt there. I'm going to play Defense Initiative. Warding Bot Bookton. I will exalt Bot Bookton.
Toward the
To-
neighbors.
Oh, each of its neighbors. Never mind. We're just going to do that.
Okay, so then.
I didn't want to ward the Brabble.
Yeah, so Bob Bookton
Was from the Curse of Vanity.
Oh, that's right, okay.
And then I'm going to Axiom. Give
Okay.
myself 2 chains. Brabble dies, you lose 1.
Archive the top card of my deck. I'll
Yep.
smoke out. Bye-bye. These dudes.
And those all have amber so they don't lose the wards. Play Ludo. Play Cornus and Octavia. Going to Monument to move the one off of Dino Find into the common supply. Monument to move the one off of Bookton into the common supply. I will ready, shed a chain, and draw 4 going up to 5.
Okay. So that means it's Shadow's turn for me. We'll start with Secret Needling my own Cumex. Archive him and then I'll gain 1. Then I'll play Dark Wave.
Takes
gain an
1,
amber.
is a mutant. Pops the ward, is a mutant. Takes 2.
And 3 armor on her, so
Yep.
she's fine. Rad Penny, snag me 1. Fidget, Liam Say, and Francis the Economist. Found my dudes again.
Good old Frankie.
Let's see, need to draw 5. I only have 2, so I'll shuffle and draw 3 more. I'll check at 7.
Okay. I am going to call Saurian. Going to action Cornus and Octavia to capture 2. Going to play Hedonistic Intent. Exalt each flank creature. Getting the pip. Perfectus Ludo is going to fight and kill Square Alice, taking 2. I'm going to exile Cornus and Octavia. Use a Monument of Ludo to move the one off of Perfectus. Use the other one to move the one off of Cinder. Ready. Shed my last chain and draw 2.
Okay. You're at 7. Okay. Okay, so beginning of my turn, Liam Sale popped the ward on. I hate the steal 1, but yeah, so Bob Bookton. I will call Shadows, and I will Vandalize. This is the first time I've been able to Vandalize with Fidget on the board.
Yeah, and that's some pretty good synergy. Provided there's an action there.
I am a fan. Let's get rid of a Stirring Grave. And then we'll put them back like this.
Okay.
I will Reap with Fidget. And I will choose to discard randomly the top of your deck. Oh, it's a Diametric Charge.
And you get a pet.
And I get a pet, thank you. So I think I want to put it here to pop the ward and kill Perfectus.
Okay.
Cinder will obviously lose 2 armor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not convinced how relevant that's going to be. But I will go Asp with the draw pip. Okay. Probably should have ran Bad Penny into somebody first. That would have been the better way. Let's... Let's put a damage on Snyder. Nah, yeah, Snyder. That's fine. And then, at the risk of getting blown out, 1, 2, 3 Reaps. Putting me at 11. And saying go to draw 1.
Alrighty. I'll forge. That's the best play still. Going to call Dis. Dino Fiend is going to reap. Cinder is going to kill Cornus and Octavia, taking 3 damage. Going to play an Imp Spectre. Then I'm going to Ritual of Tognath, gaining 3. Card's very good in an Infernus deck.
Yeah.
Destroying Imp Spectre and Dino Fiend. Purge that. Steal 1.
Dang, I'm not going to be able to keep you off, Clay.
And then I will play another Imp Spectre. Until you remove the ward from Dino Fiend, I was like, I'm going to have to run him into something. That's not fun. And then I will draw 4.
So, I don't think I have anything in Logos that can save me. But it's the only way I can draw a card. So, we'll give it a try. Put a damage on Bob Bookton, pick up the archives, call Logos, play QMX. Bob Bookton doesn't save me.
But Spoils of Battle very well might have. Yeah, because you would have captured 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, okay. So, thinking more about
And-
the fidget play.
Well, that and if you'd hit my Infernus.
Oh. Oh no, it's only actions though, off of fidget.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Spoils of Battle was literally it.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know. A thing to think about.
Or
like
a
I
break key. A break key would have done it, too.
It's a thing to think about for sure. I like that I
Yeah.
finally got to do that little combo with fidget and the vandalize.
He first appeared in AOA, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
and
he
I don't
did.
think for the entirety of AOA any of us ever reaped with him, so...
I had him in a deck with Merkins, was the guy who did the same thing on
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
And so I think I tried to make that deck work for a while, and it never really did. But
Yeah.
yeah, so this deck did alright.
This deck played a lot slower than I thought it was going to, and honestly it was supremely bad at drawing the Infernuses, which I thought was the fun thing about the deck, so...
Yeah, so speaking of, this deck I've played a little bit. The Hermit that lately devises vermin. Dis Logos and Untamed does feature a double Infernus, double Sterngrave, double Guilty Hearts. That I think
Nice.
all super strong cards.
Mm-hmm.
So Dis, I think, and there's some good stuff in Logos and Untamed, but Dis carries this deck when I haven't played it a ton with Lindsay, but when it's successful, Dis carries it.
Yeah, yeah. And this is Tetsuya Q Amablot, the only. Which, with a name like that,
Yeah.
you hope they're the
I
only.
hope they're the only, not Junior or something.
It's Logos Saurian Shadows. The biggest reason I was really interested in this deck is it's got Curiosaurus and Patronage in the Saurian suite. And it has an auto-encoder with a with triple Titan Engineer.
Nice.
And I think a lot of arguments can be made at certain points in the game to discard your Titan Engineers. So I think you could potentially build up a very devastating Shadows or Saurian turn.
Sure. That's what archiving is super powerful, right? It's weird that initially I was thinking of it as slightly worse than a drawback at the beginning, you know, but quickly we all came to figure out that
Right.
archiving is better than drawing a card a lot of the time in terms of having options.
Mm-hmm. Well, and it's one of those things that if you're digging for an answer, autoencoder is your answer. For instance, last Thursday I was playing Tom, and I had 3 Logos creatures in my hand. And I knew that he was able to burst a whole ton of amber. We were both at 2 keys, and I didn't have another answer in my hand. But I knew that Effervescent Principle was in my deck.
Sure.
So instead of playing anything on that Logos turn, I literally discarded 3 Logos cards to archive 3 cards, and then got to draw 3 cards. So I was 6 cards deeper than I had been. And, I mean, yeah, Effervescent Principle was the top card, but it could have been the 6th card.
Heads.
Tails.
Alright. Good luck.
Yeah, same to you. This was actually one that I pulled at the release event we both went to.
Yeah, the one where I had to step away, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Sorry again about that.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this hand is insane. I'm keeping.
I will keep as well.
I'm going to call Shadows and play Seeker Needle.
Cool. Well, so this is going to be maybe a little weird, but you were excited enough about the hand that I'm going to play Niflgrounds for a pip, and then I'm going to reclaim your Seeker Needle for just the regular pip.
Right. Oh, Purged.
Yeah, Purge an artifact, resolve its bonus icons. So no value there, but feels good getting rid of a Seeker Needle early. I'll draw 2.
Okay, I am going to call Logos. And in a moment you will see why I was so excited about this hand. Going to start off with the Lethalogica.
Cool.
Resolve the Amber, resolve the draw, and mill for an auto-encoder.
Nice.
Play Titan Engineer Play Infomorph. Resolve the damage. Resolve the draw. Play Autoencoder to capture one onto Titan Engineer. Play Causal Loop. Resolve the draw. And then Archive and I think Archive. And that's my turn. That's why that was exciting, was because I had 3 draw icons and knew I was going to get places.
For sure, yeah, that'll get you lots of places for sure. Okay. Let's try. So Dis. Let's destroy everybody with amber on them. And then let's destroy a friendly creature and an enemy creature. In fact, you know what, Clay? I'll destroy all of my creatures just for you. Then I'll ready and draw 2.
Okay. I am going to call Shadows. I will discard or play Seeker Needle. Play Subtle Auto to make you discard.
Okay.
So what happens when you're reading the word discard as your...
I'm actually, let's see. Oh, it's a random card. Not
Yep,
not
it's
just,
a random
not,
card.
Not
You
just,
don't get a
I don't
pick.
get a discard. I was like, that's weird, but yeah. Okay.
I'm okay with that. Then I'm going to discard Tempting Offer to archive the top card of my deck.
Okay.
Well, ready and draw 3.
Okay, so despite the fact that you took away a Logos card, I'm still going to call Logos. Forge Compiler to resolve a pip, and then the damage on Subtle Auto, and then Mobius Scroll.
I did not realize that was reprinted.
Yeah, it's weird kind of seeing some of those old cards come back up, just because even like old Bruno in the last deck I played, when I first saw him, I was like, oh, welcome back, buddy.
Yeah. So this is an interesting turn, but I guess I play it. I'm going to call Shadows. You don't have Sanctum, right?
I do not.
Okay.
This is just Dis Untamed
I'm going to
and
play
Logos.
Finch Cloak and damage itself because I have to. I'm going to discard Mutant Cut Purse to archive that. And that's my turn. The reason I asked is because Cleansing Wave has caused a lot of PTSD around here.
And the last deck was double Cleansing Wave that I didn't see him until the end, and you made me discard one or purge one.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I suppose at this stage I just go. Oh, the Secret Needles came back. Yet another one. Yeah, that seems okay. It's not great. It's aggressively okay. Untamed. Glorion is attendant with a pip.
That is definitely aggressively okay.
And then Vault's Blessing for a total of 2 amber for me.
And none for me because I have no mutants.
Yeah, take that. That's all I got for this turn. Actually, no. He doesn't have Taunt or Elusive anymore.
Okay.
Okay, so then I'll draw 2, check at 8.
That's okay. I am going to shake my head in disgust. This deck is not turning. I'm going to pick up my archive, calling Saurian.
Already?
This deck is not turning out nearly as good as I thought it should.
It's a good sign for me, I guess.
Yeah. I'm going to play... I'm going to play Defense Initiative and Ward.
You don't want to exalt it?
Actually, I do.
Oh, nice. Okay. Come on, me.
I am going to Chant of Hubris.
Oh, okay. See? You're welcome.
Move. Mm-hmm. We're almost there. This is like the most messed up, weirdo thing I think I have ever done in the history of histories. And I'm going to stomp your Gloriana's attendant and exalt my Finch cloak.
Yeah, I think you got him. Big old dinosaur squishing a little fairy, little mutant fairy just carrying around a little chunk of amber.
I'm going to play Senator Quintina, which says after a creature reaps, exalt it.
Alright.
I'm going to play Curiosaurus, which says each creature with amber on it gains destroyed. Move 1 amber from this creature to the most powerful enemy creature. Now I'm going to discard Axiom of Grisk. I was trying to figure out a way that I could get all the amber on Gloriana's attendant, but honestly it came down to, I need to get to archive the top for my
discarding,
Axiom discard. Yeah.
Yep.
Came down to just a bunch of Curiosaurus just messes with my brain for some reason. I can't wrap my head around the way the algorithm works, so
sure.
Then I'm going to draw 2 and pass turn.
Okay. I'll forge.
You opened up any super spicy combos yet?
Nothing super spicy, but I also haven't opened a ton. Just
yeah,
with all the limitations to playing in store right now. But this set's been super fun. From what Lindsay and I have just tried a bunch of. We kind of round robined. We bought a display box,
Nice.
That was pretty fun.
I've got a Keyfrog Fangtooth deck over there that's really, really super fun.
Nice. yeah, that's.
It's also got Resurgence, so it makes, makes the rounds.
Okay, let's... for this one, I feel weird about it, but I'm going to call... Yeah, I'm going to call Logos Standardized Testing.
Okay. Which
will pop a ward and kill the big dude.
Yep.
And then I'm going to action the Mobius Scroll, archiving itself, and these 2 cards. And then that'll let me draw 3.
Okay. I'm going to call Logos. Let's start off with Lethalogica, which is such a good card. Especially when I get my group think tank for it. 'Cause man, do I like group think tank.
Which one's that one?
Each creature that shares a house with at least one of its neighbors takes
that
4.
one. Because there's also mini group think tank.
Which is 8 to a single creature, but it has to share 2.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to put a Discombobulator on the group think tank.
Nice. Solid card.
I am going to play Causal Loop. Draw. That gets archived with... I think I archive it with that. It feels like I've played way more Logos cards than I actually have, apparently, because I was like...
Yeah, it's because your early Logos cards let you do a lot.
Draw so much. I'm going to play Titan Engineer on that flank. And then I will ready and check with 6. Drawing 4.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and call Dis.
Well, that and the pile of Saurian cards I did ended up netting me like 3 amber, so...
pick up the archives and call Dis.
Dang it, he has the third house.
So I am going to play Guilty Hearts. Destroy everybody who has Amber on them. I will then play. Where's it at? Implosion to kill either one of your guys, because then I'm gonna play Wail of the Damned. What? No, I'm not. Hold up. Sorry. Order matters. I'm gonna Infernus, and then I'll Wail of the Damned. So that way I actually get to capture one.
Okay.
And I'll take out your Lethologicas. I think they're both in here still.
Yep.
So let's just say before this guy, Implosion kills the think tank.
Okay.
And then the Wail of the Damned was the thing I almost played before I could capture.
Okay.
So sorry about that. That would have
Nope, you're good.
And then this guy, I don't know if, I think I kind of hate this guy. Pick a rune.
I like him.
Like, I like the idea, but I don't know.
I like him because he's a mutant.
Sure, yeah, the mutant synergies are super powerful. So then I'll check at 6 and draw 2.
I am going to pick up my archive and call Logos. We are going to start off with an Effervescent Principle.
I'll lose 3.
Play a Titan Engineer, play an Infomorph, play Causal Loop, draw, archive Causal Loop, archive that card, and then I will shed my chain.
Okay. Let's go Untamed. Dark Fairy with a card draw on it. Fangtooth Cavern with double pip.
That seems pretty good.
It feels good, honestly. And then I think
I was in check once.
You were once. It feels good to finally be delivering a little bit of a smackdown on you, Clay. And then at the risk of it being like a crazy non-bow here, just to get to check, I'm gonna Lost in the Woods. So shuffle obviously your 2. You'll get that back as I'll shuffle my 2 disc guys in.
Oh. There are Saurian creatures, and they are pretty good.
You'll get to them eventually.
One day. One day. With the whopping 8 cards left in the deck.
The math is in your favor, I think. So then, unfortunately, I don't have anybody else to play, so Dark Fairy gets eaten by my own.
Mm-hmm. But the card draw pip is definitely worth the play there.
Yeah. For sure. So then I will check at 6 and draw 2.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more the get into check with the pip, you know.
Yeah. I am going to call Shadows and pick up my archive. Going to play Nexus. Gonna Opportunist Nexus to capture one onto Nexus. Play a Bow Nithing to steal one, because you have 1 forged key. Play a Reckless Rizzo. And then, you know what? I am going to Seeker Needle Reckless Rizzo, because she'd die anyway. And I'm good with getting that Amber gain. To go to check.
Okay.
I will ready. Draw 3 and check with 6.
Okay. I am going to go Dis. Infernus, but this one has a card draw pip on him. get rid of. I don't mind that. Chant of Hubris can make for broken plays, and Discombobulator is just
Annoying.
Annoying at best, let you win at worst.
Uh-huh.
Then that Picaroon will come back again, and yeah, I'll play Waking Nightmare mostly for the pip, since I think I already kept you off. And then I will ready and draw. The Bonithin goes bye bye.
Okay. I am going to call Saurian. Going to play Theros Centurion to capture one. Play Galeatops. Play Prefectus Ludo. Then I'm going to Ancient Power. The
Nice.
Lord, Nexus, and the Centurion. Well, ready. Draw 4. Pass turn.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose that's one way to do this. Do I do it that way or the other way? I'm always afraid of a Saurian board kind of running away with it on me.
Uh-huh.
So I think it's got to go like this, even though it feels bad. Actually, am I? Yeah. We will do this. We'll go Untamed, Savage Clash.
Okay.
So everybody but him tries to die.
Wards.
I'm going to choose, since they're tied, I'm going to choose Infernus to be my least powerful, since he would die when Infernus died. And then that's it for this turn, but Fangtooth will blow up Nexus.
Nope. Goes to the Infernus because of
Yep,
Curious
that's right. Ah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We're going to call Saurian. We're going to start off with Patronage. Has a draw icon. Move half the amber from a creature to your pool, rounding up. Move the remaining to that creature to your opponent's pool.
I get 0 amber. Yay.
Yep. And I get the 1. I'm going to reap. And reap. And I'm going to play Citizen Tricks, who exalts and steals 1. I will ready, shuffle, and draw 1, checking with 9.
Okay. I'm going to go Logos, which I probably, in hindsight, really should have done last turn. Eclectic Inquiry. Archive the top 2 cards of my deck. Mobius Scroll. Infomorph. And a Lycobot. Then I will ready, draw 4, and destroy Citizen Tricks.
You gotta decide who it goes on because they're tied.
We will spread it out for. I think I saw an Axiom in there already. And I should probably have 6 cards, not 5.
Okay, I will forge.
I will ward my dudes off the Forge compiler.
Yep, and it gets destroyed.
Oh, that's the wrong side. There we go.
Hmm. You can go with Logos. Play Causal Loop to draw. Archive Causal Loop. And this card. Going to discard Infomorph to archive that. Play Titan Engineer. Play Group Think Tank. And that's my turn. Already, and draw 4.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna call Logos and pick up the archives. I will. Yeah. I'll reap with the. I think this works. Reap with the Lycobot. Discard Song of the Wild to draw a card. Okay. That'll be fine. Lethalogica. I don't even know what's left. Odd Cloud, apparently. Okay, so we will play Odd Cloud. I will Bouncing Death Quark. So I think with the wards I get to boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
And protect all my dudes. I will leave the group think tank alone because Fangtooth will take care of him. But I am going to I'm going to action Mobius Scroll, archiving. I think the play is to archive those two. Yes. And then I still have a reap out of the Infomorph to put me to 7. And I will ready drawing 2 and check 7. And Fangtooth, Group Think Tank.
Okay. That's the problem with encoder decks sometimes. Your archive ends up being a mess.
That's why that Archivist guy is at least theoretically insane with that deck, or that kind of combo going.
I am going to pick up my archive, Calling Shadows. It's probably a bad play here. Gonna play Bow Knithing to steal 1. Put an Opportunist on Bow to capture 1. I will play Smiling Ruth, doing the damage there. And then I am going to Seeker Needle, Smiling Ruth, to gain 1. I will check with 6, draw none, pass turn.
Okay. Let's see then. I think, no. Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm gonna go Dis. I'll play an Infernus, which he is so good. No pips. Okay, I see you. let's take care of. I'm not a fan of these two Saurian guys.
Okay.
That is. I just assumed you had pips in there.
Uh-huh.
Showed me. I will reap here. Discard Dark Minion. Stirring Grave is going to grab back Dark Fairy. And then second Stirring Grave is going to grab back. Where'd you go? Can actually grab back. Weird as a no. Yeah, it'll grab the Dinobot back. So those are in the archives, and then I will end my turn. Check at 8. I need to draw a total of 4, so I'll shuffle. Fangtooth will kill.
I'm surprised you didn't Infernus out of your own discard.
Yeah, I could have. I probably should have, but we'll see.
Because I don't think like the Gloriana's Attendant with the pip is integral to your deck strategy.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see.
Shame your Niflgrams wasn't in there. Like
right. Well, we'll see. We'll see how my plan with this archive goes, and if it was the right call to.
Okay. I will forge.
So I need 3 more.
I'm going to swing for the fences and cause a loop, drawing 1. That was not the swing. That was a swing and a miss. Senator Quintina. Again, discard Titan Engineer to archive that. Discard Titan Engineer to archive that. I will ready. Pass turn.
Okay, I'll
Drawing 3.
forge for 6. And let's see. Yeah, we'll wait on that. So let's go logos. I'll go Lethalogica. Cool.
That card does you a lot of good at the moment.
It really, really does. Reap. What am I doing? Oh yeah, grabbing this and then discarding this to draw. Because I absolutely hate Song of the Wild.
There are
never
decks that
been
it's
good.
very, very good in. Those decks have Dark Harbinger.
2 Eclectic Inquiries. Or 2 Amber, Archive 4. 1, 2, 4. And Reap with Infomorph, and then attempt to get cheeky. Bouncing Death Quirk. Kill your nothing, and this guy. Action Odd Claude. Then check at 8. Draw 3, and kill. I'm going to kill. I'm gonna kill an Infernus.
Funny enough, I don't think there's anything left. you purged my 2 Saurians that could get me out of this jam. Because Bow steals 2, but I don't have a way to draw. Patronage will let me draw, but there's nothing Saurian I can draw, so...
Cool.
What I was going for last turn was to try and get to that. Because I needed to get to the effervescent principle to do anything. And I was hoping you wouldn't generate that much amber in a single turn.
Yeah, well, that was the idea with this deck. When I've played it a couple times, it's been able to actually produce a lot off of Untamed if I can get a board with all those little guys and reap out. Or the favorite play is, of course, I'm blank on the name, but Reclaimed by Nature, the double pip Fangtooth Cavern. Just to be like, hey, suddenly I have a bunch of amber. Okay. So now this other deck I've never actually piloted, but I feel like every time Lindsay plays it, I forget about Keyfrog, and she beats me with Keyfrog.
Yeah.
I don't ever factor it into the math, and I regret it as soon as she calls Untamed, and I go, wait, you're actually at 5, because this Keyfrog happens to have a pip on it.
Oh wow.
So.
Oh, she played that. I played that one against her, I believe.
Yeah,
I think that was one of the ones she got at the event.
Yeah, she was excited about it. We played it, and yeah, that Keyfrog just every time she's won. I don't think she's won every single game, but every time she's won, I feel like it's Keyfrog that does it to me.
Yeah, that last one, that deck doesn't play nearly as fast as I thought it was going to. Double Lethalogica, normally I'd expect it to go a little faster.
Well, your Lethalogica is kind of just your first card each time was
yeah,
Logo,
and that's
so
the problem with
it. It didn't wheel.
When I'm playing Lethalogica, I want it to mill.
Yeah, exactly. So you can. It's weird how that's so much different in Keyforge than other games like Magic, right?
Yeah.
That milling yourself it can feel like drawing extra cards.
Yeah.
Just because you loop and keep going.
This is the highest SAS deck I possess.
Really? What's the is there a certain card or combo that you think is thrown off the algorithm, or do you think it's
Dis Shadows Untamed. It has double Infernus, double Mark of Dis, double Stirring Grave, Lord Invitus, double Red Penny, Ransack, Master Plan, Punctuated Equilibrium, double Fandangle.
Okay, so lots of solid cards.
Yeah,
in multiples.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the name of that one?
Permaster the Acolyte Miner.
Cool. I'm over here with T Munter the Emptiness Bard. It's Dis, Saurian, and Untamed. Lost to it a couple times, haven't piloted it, but I think I get it. Apparently the goal is get 2 keys and 5 amber, and then say, haha, you forgot about Keyfrog, because that's
Does it have
does.
a Fangtooth?
No Fangtooth.
So how does it kill your Keyfrog?
By just running it.
Oh, okay.
Running into it, and she had something. I forget what it was, that she was able to be like, oh, I'm at 6, and then kill it. Maybe do we have 2 decks with Keyfrog with a pip?
You might.
We must, because I was thinking it was...
unless that...
because Savage Clash wouldn't kill it.
It would if you had a 1-power creature in play, like Gloriana's Attendant.
That must be what she did. She does. Wow, that's a ridiculous combo. She's too lucky. If you're watching, Lindsay, you're too lucky.
Or she's too good. I mean,
also
that is entirely possible.
That has to be it, or it's just something I'm missing.
Yeah, this is one of my multiples of Red Penny decks. I've got a 3 Red Penny Seeker Needle over here too.
Ooh, fun.
I think Tom's seen like 3 Red Pennies in our 4 boxes of opened, and I have decks with 3 and I haven't opened a 4 yet, but...
Heads again. Heads it is. We'll get the magical 7th. That's another thing I changed my opinion on. Early on, I was always a fan of going second. Now I'm much more, at least open to the idea that going first is not always a bad thing.
I will gladly keep 2/2/2s, but not when it's amber control, a dead card, and more amber control. That's not a good way to start a game.
Definitely not.
My flumph was on the bottom. Why couldn't I get the flumph? Give me that flumph.
Good old Flumph. That's just, it's a fun name.
Did you guys pull a Mercy Malkin Queen deck yet?
Mm-mm.
She's pretty cool.
What,
Cat
what's she
lady.
do? Cat lady?
Whenever a beast enters play, ward it. Or maybe it's whenever a cat enters play, ward it. And then it does something. I haven't pulled it yet either, but it's pretty awesome. Because always comes with 2 cats.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna open with Untamed and drop me a Chonkers.
Oh, the big boy.
Yep. He's just a baby now, but watch out.
I'm going to call Shadows, and I'm going to play Lucky Dice and Miasma Bomb. And draw 3.
Alrighty.
And laugh at this deck's sass once again.
I'm gonna go Dis, Dominator Bauble, Cinder, and we'll put a Dark Minion over here. And ready and draw 3.
Okay. These are the games where your supremely bad draw just ends up hurting you so much. I am going to call Dis. Going to Mark of Dis your Chonkers.
Bye-bye, Chonkers.
Going to Mark of Dis your Dark Minion. And then I'm going to play Techno Fiend. And to cry at the fact that Mark of Dis did nothing this game.
Okay. I'm going to play what I consider to be a really bad card most of the time, but this just feels kind of super hilariously fun, even though it gives you an amber. I'm going to Beware the Ides. So I get the amber that'll
deals it a damage.
Deals it a damage. I draw a card. It blows
Destroyed
it up.
effect happens.
And then yeah. And then Pterodactyl. And I'll play Chant of Hubris for the pip.
Okay.
Then I'll draw 4, or excuse me, draw 2 since I'm at 4.
Okay, I am going to call Dis. Play Lord Invitus. Play Infernus. I don't even know what you have over here. We'll get rid of the Beware the Ides. Because I have a leader. And you know what? In honor of my good buddy Mortivus, I'm getting rid of the Chonkers, because Chonkers is scary. And then... I'm going to ready and draw 2. I was tempted to pop the Lucky Dice there, but I think I'll risk it. I think you have to devote quite a few resources to kill Lord Invitus that at the moment doesn't look that appetizing. So,
Yeah. I'm gonna go Untamed. Pismire. Gloriana's Attendant. Not much value for the Keyfrog currently. But then I will rapidly evolve. Get the Pip. Give some power to the Pismire.
Okay.
And then I will ready and draw 4.
There are many ways that I could do this. I think this is the best way, but I could be wrong. Okay. Yeah, that works. Yep. Okay, Infernus is going to run into Cinder.
Okay.
And die.
Yep. 2 damage on her.
Yep.
I'm assuming Cinder's dead.
No. I'm going to reap. He's in the center. Take control of an enemy flank creature and exhaust it. While under your control, it belongs to House Dis.
Well played, sir.
I'm going to take the Pismire.
That makes a lot of sense.
And then I'm going to play Bonesaw. He has a Pip. Bonesaw is ready because of Infernus.
Yep.
And Bonesaw is going to fight and... Or does he just reap here? Part of it is greed. I really want to greed that Keyfrog out of your hands. But the other part of me goes, is it worth it to kill the Gloriana's Attendant or the Cinder here and leave a potential key cheat on the board? I think it might be. Because it's so early in the game. And if I can't kill him before the valid moment, then that's on me. So I think Cinder or Bonesaw just reaps here. Okay. And goes to 7. I am going to crack the lucky dice.
Okay.
So friendly creatures cannot be dealt damage during your next turn.
Okay.
I will ready and draw 1.
Okay. Okay, so let's go Saurian. Perfectus Ludo. Consul Primus. Enhanced with a capture. Which you'll just put it here, and then I'm going to Chant of Hubris. I'm going to move it over to this guy because I'm probably going to really want to kill him soon. And I'll just put a Siren Horn there. If he ever, unstuns and gets to do stuff.
I will say, I really liked Pterodactyl and Worlds Collide. I feel like it's even better in Mass Mutation.
Yeah, I feel like I don't often get a chance to use him. But so I'll ready and draw 4. But I also really am not a huge fan of playing Saurian decks.
Yeah.
Even though they can have some pretty powerful stuff going on.
Okay, I will forge for 6. The question becomes, if it's broke, do I fix it? If it's not broke, does it matter? I think I need to get some other things rolling, even though I really... maybe. No, I really do want to steal your Keyfrog, I think. So I am going to call Dis. I will reap with my Dis Pismire. I will reap with Lord Invitus. And I'm going to take that Key Frog, and he's now Dis. And Bonesaw is... I think I'll just kill the Consul Primus here. And I will ready. I don't know why I'm putting him forward. Because he's the leader.
Yeah.
And pass turn. This really should have been Omni, though.
Yeah, that was a big drawback.
That was a big swing and a miss off of all the crazy stuff you can do in this set. Miasma Bomb is pretty meh.
Okay, so I have options. Which one's the best? Yeah, that seems good enough, you know. I'm gonna call this. I will reap. Eat my own Ludo because it's not gonna matter in a second. Action the bauble to get a reap. And then we got the gateway.
Okay. You get that. I cannot forge a key at current cost.
I have 3 chains. Then I'm going to play Dino Fiend, Not Exalted, Techno Fiend, Snarette, and at the risk of it being dumb, Shadow of Dis for the pip, although it could be relevant since it blanks your text boxes.
Mm-hmm.
And I will ready, draw 4 instead of 5, shed down to 2.
Okay. I'm going to call Untamed. Play Flumph. Play Niffleape to capture one. Since it's a bonus icon, it still happens.
Does it happen on him, though?
Happens wherever I want it. He is in play, but play effects do not happen.
Okay.
That is ruled because of the, if you play one creature and it has a damage on it, it has to shoot itself.
Sure. That makes sense.
Play Gloriana's Attendant for a pip. And play Trimble. All mutants have skirmish.
That's when I forget that it's everybody, not just your mutants.
And I will draw 4 and pass turn.
Okay. I will forge for 6. Yeah, I think that's a wise play here. Untamed. Yeah, Untamed. Dino Beast with a pip. Fandangle. Techno Beast. I will play Resurgence. And I'm pretty sure...
You got a Gloriana's Attendant in there.
Yeah. And so definitely Pismire. And the first one's a mutant. You can get any other creature. So is there anything else worth getting? Gloriana's Attendant is not as good as a Key Frog with a pip.
This is true.
And then I will go ahead and play Key Frog with a pip. Ooh. Sorry. Do you mind if I play him inside in case you have a way to cheat your boy back out to the center on me? Just in case. So already, instead of 5, I will shed and draw 4.
Okay. Okay, we are going to go with Untamed. Play my very own Fandangle with Pip.
Ooh, strictly better Fandangle.
Let's see. Flumph is going to... Oh, you captured one on Snarette at the end of your turn.
Yep.
Flumph is going to kill Fandangle.
Bye-bye, Fandangle.
And I'm going to give the 2+1 power counters to Niffleape, which is a beast.
Yep.
Niffleape is going to fight and kill I think I just kill your Snoret here.
It takes 4.
Nope.
Only mutants.
Oh, dang. Takes 4. I missed that one. I always think that Niffleape and Nifflecong.
Right there.
Trimble's gonna kill the Key Frog. Does have skirmish.
Forge a key? Oh, I can't. Unless its current costs 3.
Play Umbra Beast. Play Lodon for the pip. Because there are no untamed creatures in here. Wish it said disc creatures at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have a lot more than I do. Gloriana's attendant is going to fight the Techno Beast. Haha. Because I wasn't going to forge anyway. And I will ready and draw 3.
Okay. So let's consider the best order of operations, I guess, if I want to really be a math teacher. Okay, so yeah, let's go Dis. I'm definitely gonna play a Bramble and an Umber Fiend, and let's see. Bobble to have the Dino Beast kill Trimble.
Okay.
Meaning my mutants don't have skirmish anymore.
Correct.
So then I'll trade, not trade, I guess. Well, yeah, I'm gonna trade Techno Fiend with the Fandangle.
Okay.
To get the destroyed steel one. And then the Dino Fiend is just going to reap, I think, was the plan here. Yeah. Reap. Then I will ready, draw 2, shed my last chain.
Okay. Your deck has a lot of mutants.
It does.
I am going to call Shadows. We're going to start off with a Ransack. I'll capture one from the...
Oh yeah. I didn't even notice the
the
pips.
icons. Damage Pismire. Steal one. Steal another. Play Radpenny to capture one and then steal one. I'm going to capture onto the Umber Beast because he's 2 fights. I'm going to play this old Bruno.
Okay.
Mainly because this deck really doesn't care about the amount of Amber control. It cares about the amount of Amber you have, and you have 0 at the moment. I will draw 3 and pass turn.
Okay. So one of those awkward situations where I feel like I have to call Saurian.
Right.
So Curse of Vanity. I'll get my pip, we'll put an amber on him, and an amber temporarily here before I chant some hubris at you.
Okay.
Go in there. City Gates.
I'd be okay with the patronage just about now, just so you know.
I'm going to go Blast from the Past, Exalt the Dino Fiend, Exalt the Dino Fiend to grab a Saurian creature who's big enough to blow up your guy, and while Pterodactyl's cool, Prefectus Ludo is more useful, so
Okay.
blow him up. Problem is, while it gave me a bunch of amber, it did not do anything to slow down your amber. But I can ward a creature, the Techno Beast, and I will exalt him to also ward the neighbors. And then I will ready, check with 6, no more chains, so I should draw 6. There's only 5 in my deck, so I will shuffle.
Unfortunately, this is one of those catch-22 moments that I really don't like. I guess that's left. Wish I'd seen that card. We're gonna go with Untamed.
Okay.
Because I hate losing Amber. Because this is effectively lose 2.
Yeah.
Nope, that doesn't do it. Okay. Yep. Untamed. I'm gonna play Scout.
Okay.
I'm going to give Old Bruno Skirmish and Niffleape Skirmish.
Okay.
Old Bruno is going to fight Pismire.
Pop.
Niffleape is going to fight Pismire.
How about Bismire?
I will reap twice. I'm going to play Punctuated Equilibrium.
Nice. You hit, in case you care, Fandangle, Dark Fairy, Gloriana's Attendant, Lyco Fiend, Gateway to Dis, and Savage Clash.
Is every disc creature in there a frickin' fiend?
Yeah, most of them besides
gosh.
Bramble, I think.
I think that's the most I've ever seen.
And then is it just draw?
Yeah, refill their hand.
Yep, so just draw 6?
Yep. So my issue there was I had to pitch 2 Stirring Graves and an Infernus for that.
Yeah, that's a tough call to make. 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, if it makes you feel better, Clay, this hand is way worse than the one I just discarded. So.
That's good. Because I'm going to play a Gloriana's Attendant, a Fandangle, and an Amberspine Mongrel.
Yeah, I really wish I had that disc to get rid of this right now.
And then I will ready. Check with 10 and draw 3.
Okay. I will forge for 6. That might have my bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Your city gates would be a lot more useful if, when it said dino, it actually made him a dinosaur.
Right. That would be a different world.
So far, it feels like the Saurian in that deck is not your best friend.
It is. It's not. It's not the best. That's for sure.
It's not awful. I've seen worse, but
yeah. Okay, so what do I do here? I think, obviously, an idea is race you. That would be fun to try. But if I fail to race you, I just lose. What the heck? Let's try it anyways. Let's go dis. I'll start with a Shadow of Dis to blank your dudes. And we'll go Dominator Bauble to reap here. Discard Rapid Evolution to draw a card. Okay. Snyder. So then we'll go down the line, trade with the Niflhape.
okay.
Destroyed and steal one.
I get one from your
I Shadow of Dist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to
Wait, it's not.
Until start of your next turn, each
Okay, it
enemy
is until the
creature's-
start of your next
yeah,
turn.
yeah.
Just because some of them say during your opponent's next turn.
Yeah. I am, though, just out of sheer hatred. Yeah, because the Hazardous 3 is a problem. But is it that big of a problem? Reap. That's what I'm going to go for. We'll see if it is a problem later. But I will ready and draw 2.
Okay, I will forge for 6.
Yes, you will.
Oh, huh. That's funny. What the last card in my deck is. We're gonna go with Untamed.
Okay.
And you've got 1 destroyed, steal 1, and 1 lose 1. So that's a potential 2. That's a wash. So really it's 1. If I reap 5 times, I go to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reaps. And check with 8. Draw none, pass turn.
Okay. Well, definitely going to go Saurian. Pick up the archives. It's a Prefectus Ludo. I'll put a Pterodactyl right there. I will Console Primus with a capture. We'll put it actually on Bramble.
Okay.
Actions, City Gates. No, he's a beast. Where's the dinosaur? Dinosaur. And then I'm going to.
You'd actually put it there.
Yeah. I am going to. Then Chant of Hubris. I guess we just put it all on Flumph. And then Chant of Hubris again to... actually, I guess, since he's protected, take one there. And then Defense Initiative, Perfectus Ludo, and Exalt him to ward the neighbors as well. Check at 7. Ready. Drawing 5.
Okay.
And now I'm going to sit here and wonder if you can fandangle to just get it right now.
Shadows.
Yep.
Red penny.
Oof.
Steal one. Crack the miasma bomb so you can't forge.
Mm-hmm.
Fidget. Boss Eric with Pip. Sacro Thief.
Wait, look at my hand real quick before I start packing stuff up. This. Yeah.
I'm at 7 and haven't done anything.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. There's nothing even in the deck that.
And the only thing I was going to fight with was the red penny. So
Yeah.
that because I guaranteed.
Yeah.
The thing I was laughing at was Master Plan was the last card in the deck.
Yeah, that's funny. And good games.
Yeah.
Good games.
Yeah, they were. Definitely.
I definitely feel like this game, I felt like I had a lot of just, my draws were just either all Saurian or no Saurian for a long time.
I felt like
weird.
that too. It was just like, I didn't end up using half the disc that's in the deck. Like, after Lord Invitus, I was like, well, I guess there's not a whole lot for me to do anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good to play some Keyforge again.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this set, obviously. I know you at home can't see this, but like, I've got 20 decks over here that are all sleeved in katanas, 20 decks over here that are all sleeved in katanas.
Yeah.
Because I'm not willing to de-sleeve them. Worlds Collide, I was like, oh, this deck's garbage.
Yeah, that's one thing about this set that I'm greatly enjoying is, Lindsay and I have really only done like the release and a box, and
yeah.
But even then, I feel like there haven't been any decks where even after playing it, I've been like, this is trash. At the very least, it's been like, yeah, this is kind of bad but fun.
I think Saurian's kind of my Brobnar in this set, though. Not because I'm not equating them. There's good Saurian and there's good Brobnar in Worlds Collide. I'm saying all the decks I really, really like tend to have Saurian. All the decks in Worlds Collide that I really, really like the other two houses of tended to have Brobnar.
Sure.
That's my triple Secret Needle. Or triple Red Penny Secret Needle deck that I really, really like.
Nice. But Beware the Ides is just... one of them is fine. I think 2 is like... There's too many opportunities to just not have a good target for it.
I think Beware the Ides was like Brad Andres' last card as he was walking out the door.
Yeah.
He's like, for historical purposes and because I love dinosaurs.
Here's a way to just blow something up.
Yeah, here's just a card to blow something up. Borrow is amazing.
I don't actually know. Let's see.
It's better Snake Lifter.
Yes, better Snake Lifter. I like that so quickly too. Keyforge has developed
our own lingo,
which comes from other games, right? Like Magic always compares stuff to Bolt or whatever, and I'm sure.
And then you have better Arise. I maintain that Grim Reminder is better than Arise for one simple fact.
Yep.
When you Arise any house but Dis, it don't feel so good.
Yeah.
You can Grim Reminder any house, and still feel good.
Yeah, and a grim reminder, like multiple copies of Arise in your hand is a dead card.
Yeah.
Grim reminder, you could do the get all your disc dudes back. Well, with Arise, you would get all your disc dudes back and then discard the other one. But that at least you could think about. Okay, do I play both because I then have options?
Right. Well, and there are times like in this last game, I didn't want that Infernus. You didn't have any Amber. We weren't fighting.
Yeah.
If I could have pitched the Infernus and then Grim Remindered for Dis and got back all those Dis creatures.
Yep. Yeah,
That's
you're,
way
yeah, you're
better
saying
than-
that. You wish it was Dis, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that, and I maintain with this set slightly over Worlds Collide. I still think in Worlds Collide, please play your decks. Like in every set, really. Play your decks. Get used to them. You don't need to own 800 decks like I do. Really.
It is just Keyforge everywhere, though. That is pretty nice.
Yeah. What would you say, how many AOA decks did you buy?
I think we definitely bought 2 boxes, and then, the pre-releases and the random stuff. Call it, I don't know, probably got up to 30, which isn't that many for most people, really.
30 and you have a 21 chain deck?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, because you sat and you played that deck?
I played it through
everything.
Through sleet and everything. I made sure to get it there.
Yeah, that deck was your postal service.
Yes.
And there are decks out there that, like, I have decks that I'm like, this is a really good deck. I hate playing it. I'm not playing it anymore. Like, it wasn't fun.
That's the thing. Obviously, I had the goal of the first to 4 with the shop, but it was also fun to play.
Mm-hmm.
Not for the person on the other side. If I had fun, the other person had no fun.
But it was still a mental exercise. It was still every week I was like, I'm going to bring this. We're going to see what happens. Like, going through Dysania to take care of your archive. I mean, honestly, I think if you'd been playing it in Infernus meta, I don't think that deck would have got 21 chains.
No. Honestly, I was actually thinking about that when, Mass Mutation came out, about how, because that one deck with Infernus is so good.
Right.
And it would completely blank Elder Haas, so it's a different world.
Yeah, Purge just changes the game so much. I like that they've included it. I like how we have more filtering. I like how it's not all about draw anymore.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that, Magic does stuff where, a scry is this %, but in Keyforge I feel like depending on the deck, archiving 2 cards is better than drawing 2 cards sometimes if you have the right stuff to do with it.
And the thing about Keyforge is, we have bad cards in our decks. We have, might not be the worst card in the world, but it's the worst card in this deck. If I Eclectic Inquiry and throw 2 Niflapes that are doing absolutely nothing for me into my archive, and I don't have any other archive in the deck until I get back to that Eclectic Inquiry, I now have a 34 card deck. I've raised the percentage of drawing something I can actually use, and I don't ever have to pick those up ever again.
Yeah, and it's like some things where, like an Infernus, value purge your own deck of here, get rid of these cards that are terrible.
Yeah.
If your opponent's discard's empty and you just need to play play Infernus, get rid of your own worst cards.
Yeah, filtering yourself down, filtering your opponent down. And that's one thing about Infernus I really like. Like, Infernus is a straightforward play that has so many subtleties in a long match. For instance, you don't want to purge the entire house of your opponent.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's the only house that they want to play.
Yep.
You do not want to purge all 12 cards of a house from your opponent. Yeah. You have to mix it up. Otherwise, all of a sudden, they're playing 3-card turns every turn.
Yeah. Well, and it's...
At minimum.
Exactly, because that's just math, right? If you only have 2 houses, that's more than... more than a 33% increase, right?
Exactly.
It's way faster to wheel. And even just getting rid of, plenty of decks with double Infernus, if I play them both and get rid of 4 cards, that's a third of that house gone. So when you shuffle, like you're saying, it can come back to bite me if you don't get really impactful cards,
Right,
which
right.
like creatures, right? And
Mhm.
Infernus has way lower value on creatures, except for if you think about the fact that if all of a sudden you're just like, okay, I'm gonna play like 4 Saurian dudes that all capture your amber. They're basically actions anyways in terms
Right.
of what they did.
And that's what I like about like the enhancements
Mm-hmm.
is I might not want to get your Rad Penny. I'm gonna get your Rad Penny if it has a pip on it.
Yeah.
And that's why I like Mindfire. Because Mindfire doesn't care what the bonus icon is, it steals one for each bonus icon.
Yep, I did. I like that as even just like a design realm to go into. Is it means they don't have to be specific with bonus icons. If they want to make a new icon, 4 sets later, that card just says, oh, I guess that counts too. Which I like.
And Infernus is balanced around the fact that it's only amber icons. Because can you imagine if it said any bonus icon?
Right. Like,
they couldn't have reprinted it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah, if it was any, you lose amber, or I guess they could do weird stuff where
it's the opposite.
It's the opposite. You lose an amber, you discard a card.
All of a sudden, capture icons become the best icon to have against an Infernus because you're like, what are you going to do?
What's the opposite of capture?
Yeah.
Yeah, the opposite of me capturing is you capturing. So I guess you put an amber there. Like.
Yeah. Here, we'll put 2 amber on your Infernus. Good job. Good job. It's now a worse old Bruno because it doesn't have elusive.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for the night. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to ask Ryan if he'll come back next Tuesday, but Tom and I will definitely be back next Thursday. So we appreciate you. Thank you very much, and have a good evening.
See you, everybody.